Hello and welcome back to the Daily Helps here at the 30-Day Attitude Challenge. I hope that you're having a blast with this and that when you make a mistake or mess up just a bit, that you cut yourself some slack and remember this is a process. We have been going over the core four for the last couple of days, and those four include to pray positive, to think positive, to speak positive, and to correct fearlessly. Now, we've talked about the first two, to pray positive and to think positive, and today let's focus on speaking positive. This is tough, isn't it? Especially when you're in a difficult place or around difficult people. You see, being positive doesn't mean we ignore the fact that there are difficult situations and difficult people. We just are going to respond differently. And that's very tough because our culture wants us to say an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Or they might even say, well, I'm just being honest. But if you're on the 30-day challenge, I want to challenge you to go above and beyond even the Thumper rule. Remember the Thumper rule in Bambi? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I want to challenge you to, if you can't find anything nice to say, make something up. The reason is, not only do you speaking positive to somebody else who may be negative or who may actually put themselves in a position of making others feel negative, not only will that help them, but it will help you. If you can overcome and you can change who you are, that's going to spread like a virus to those who are around you. Let me give you an example. The last few days, I was in Texas with my family on a pseudo vacation, and I was in line that was going very slow. Nobody in line was happy, and the woman at the front was the least happy of all of them. As we walked through the line, I was irritated like everyone else. I wanted to get gone. I wanted to be done. But when I got to the front, I took a moment and I stopped, and before I handed my card over to her, my debit card, I said, "How are you?" She stopped, looked at me, eyes widened, and said, "I'm not doing very well, but thank you so much for asking." She huffed out a little laugh, and I said I'd pray for her. And do you know what? The next person behind me, do you know what they said? "How are you doing today?" And she laughed again. It changed the entire demeanor. Now, everybody in that line was irritated, including me. But coming to a place where you overcome your attitude and interject positive speech, it was a change agent for everyone in line. So, whether you have a difficult work environment, whether you have some negativity at home or dysfunction in a relationship, part of the 30-day challenge is to go beyond the Thumper rule. Not just don't say something when you can't think of something nice. Come up with something. Speak positive. So there's your challenge for today. Pray positive, think positive, speak positive, and correct fearlessly. I'm so proud of you for doing this, and we'll see you tomorrow as we keep being positive.